Yes, that night was a night that young Nathan Kalis doesn't want to remember. And there were grave concerns held for him, and now he's in a black and white New Zealand jumper. What a year. Walters. Incisive run. Johns, Langer. Langer's got Thorne outside him. Cuts him out, finds Lockyer. Lockyer taking a buffeting from the New Zealand defence. 15 from the line. Good opportunity. Brasher, Langer, Britt then for Price. And Price hit around the head and put away. Kearney was high. Johns on the 10-metre line. Langer puts a little grubber in. Oh! Logan Swan has hung an arm out. Referee hasn't reacted, but the touch judge has. This will be an Australian penalty.
Fuck off, Stephen. Stephen.
He's got the wrong bloke if he's got Kearney for mine.
You want number 13 for New Zealand.
Right, and he's done.
He's after Alfie's kicked the ball. It's come up high and it's taking him out of the play. It deserves a penalty where the ball landed.
He wasn't just committed to the tackle.
No, he wasn't committed to the tackle.
13. 13.
Alan Langer kicking early in the tackle count, no doubt about it. Taken out, no damage done to Alan Langer. Whereas Alfie is the
what about
linesman
that?
calling.
Oh, what a little thing, but I would have thought the touch judge would have referred to him as Alan Langer.
I think everyone calls him Alfie. And a shot at goal now for Australia to be taken by Darren Lockyer. And it's been a very stop-start affair. The ball handling's been atrocious, and neither side has really got into any sort of rhythm at all. We've seen no dummy half running from Andrew Johns yet. The Kiwis, nothing from Stephen Kearney, who is their major playmaker. And I've got to say that the 10 that Russell Smith, the referee, has got at this stage is fairly diabolical. At some stages it's 12 metres, and other times it's about 6. So you'd want to be consistent in that area to get us a good open game.
18th minute of the game coming up. And Lockyer will take his first kick in the Kangaroo colours tomorrow night at 10:20. Stay with the wide world of sport for the Qantas Skin Swimming at the Sydney Aquatic Centre. Perkins, Hackett, Thorpe, Dunn, Thomas, Riley, the South African Haynes, Rooney. 10:20 tomorrow night, and tickets available still from Ticketek. The Qantas Skins tomorrow night on the wide world of sports. 12 out and 12 off centre. Lockyer, first points are there. Australia 2, New Zealand 0. McCracken not a part of it when the first points were scored. Stephen Roach, what's the problem with Webke?
Webke has a badly cut right eye. He's just in there getting stitched up at the moment. McCracken has a neck problem, courtesy of that tackle just a little bit earlier. And the game's starting to take its toll in injuries.
What was your view on the tackle on McCracken? I thought it should have been a penalty for sure.
Yeah, it was lifting, obviously, but, you know, we really need to get stuck in. They're putting it to us.
That was the incident involving Webke, that is. Ridge. The deepish kick-off, and Saylor bringing it back. It's his first touch of the ball. Had a bit of defence to do over on the right wing. Johns. And he's playing very much a dummy half role, Andrew. He wouldn't be liking this. I mean, the fact that he's in a green and gold jumper would be satisfying, but I wonder what it's like when you've got the skills of Andrew Johns and all you're doing is looking at a rump steak and passing the football. Langer. Barnett. Actually, I know the ball security's been bad. There's the eye of Webke. But some of this defence, Peter, I think a lot of these players are thinking of self-preservation as well.
Well, it's kind of defence that you should see in test matches. It should be at an elite level where there's plenty to play for. We've seen some great collisions out there. I think that the referee, as Paul pointed out, has got to watch the 10. He's also got to watch the play the ball area. A lot of hands being involved there. Matthew Ridge gets a kick away. Lockyer coming across. And He'll bring it infield, confronted by Logan Swan, who makes the tackle. 21 out from the Australian line. Here's Saylor coming in from the wing to get involved, but he's not used.
Well, the Beaver is on. Menzies and the penalty goes Australia's way. .41 metres away as Webke gets ready to come back. Regarded as the equivalent of the best prop forward in the game today, Shane Webke, talking about meteoric rises. He's had one of them.
Brad Thorne just playing that football as Darren Britt gets one away. It's touch, so it'll be 6 again if Australia do clean up. They do so through Jason Smith. And Lockyer looking to find Darren Smith. I was just about to say, since coming on, Brad Thorne probably been the best meter man for Australia so far.
So now he's advanced the mark. Matthew Ridge has mouthed off, and he gave the penalty and then advanced the mark for back-chatting on Ridge. So Lockyer, well, under the captaincy of Langer, you're not sure. I would have thought Lockyer would take a kick at goal.
Yeah, he'll take the kick. It's now brought within range as we see Darren Lockyer getting some treatment there from Tony Iro.
Well, Darren Lockyer's still down injured, and they're calling for some assistance. The Nathan Gibbs, the doctor, coming out. So if they're going to have a shot at goal, you think Andrew Johns might take this one. Looks in a bit of trouble there.
Just concerned about the boot that was around there. As Johns and Jason Smith take their place on the interchange bench. So with Darren Lockyer down and Andrew Johns on the sideline, all of a sudden the decision to kick for goal might change. Not change, but they might not go ahead with that decision. Let's just have a look at this. Lockyer, he's taken high by Kevin Iro. Tony Iro comes in to help. It's a nice face massage. His head does hit the ground very hard. That's when the ball popped out.
It is significant. Every time Lockyer's had the ball, they've put some very heavy treatment on him. And let's hope he's going to be okay. We'll take a break and come back in just a moment. 2-0 Australia.
It's the Boston Strangler.
You're telling me this guy's copycatting a serial killer who's been dead for
20 years.